All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here today on this beautiful, amazing Monday morning. If you're in the U.S., that is. If you're in another country, it's probably afternoon or evening. Regardless of where you're at, welcome to the show. Before we get started here today, I want to make sure the notification has gone out on YouTube. And it has. We're all good. Let me just check out the back end of YouTube. And it looks like it is rolling smoothly. And before we get right to it here, folks, I want to pay special props once again to this channel sponsor. That's none other than the great, amazing Troy Brewer. He is the CEO, founder, and owner of the Discover Community Network. If you'd like more information about the Discover Community Network, please go below the description about a third of the way down. You'll see a couple of links there. One to the main site, discovercommunitynetwork.com, and then one of their subsidiaries, DCNInternetRadioNetwork.com. That's the Discover Community Network, Internet Radio Network. So check it out and reach out to Troy if you'd like more help with your branding and marketing needs. He's an expert. He's been doing it for over 15 years. I've personally known him and worked with him for over 10 years, and he's very reasonably priced, and he's a good guy, and he gets results. So check it out and make sure you let him know that Coach Eli sends you with lots and lots of love. All right. So, welcome everybody. I'm not going to be on too terribly long. This is a very impromptu show I decided to do because I wanted to raise awareness to my current moderators, supporters, and content consumers. So the topic is moving forward. Moderators, supporters, and content consumers, listen up one more time. Moving forward, moderators, supporters, and content consumers. So let me explain what the difference is between the three. Moderators have, not everyone's equal. I love everybody equally. Don't get me wrong. But moderators have a very unique status on my channel. People typically get moderated here because they're either a collaborative partner or they run a YouTube channel, or they're a combination of both. You know, they're a YouTuber and we're collaborating together, or we become really good friends to the point of where I've gotten to know, like, and trust these people, and we've gotten to know each other, and we've worked on some projects together, or we will be working on some future projects together. Supporters are non-moderators that are channel members or people that regularly donate to this channel via Super Chat or via, PayPal or Cash App. Those are supporters. And then we have regular, content consumers that pop in from time to time and support the show, but they're not actual, supporters monetarily. Now, content consumers are supporters, can be considered supporters, but, real supporters, in my opinion, no disrespect, this is just my opinion, real supporters are typically people that value your content so much that they'll throw you a tip every now and then because they value your content. Again, if you're just a regular content consumer and you haven't donated, I'm not the type of person that's going to criticize you or remove you. I'm just sharing with you the level of, aspects of my channel: moderators, supporters, and content consumers. So where am I going to start this show off here today? What am I going to discuss? Why am I stating moving forward, and what does that actually mean? Well, if you've been following me for a while, you know that there's been an ongoing battle between a dramasphere group of people I call the Echo Chamber that has been attacking myself, my name, my brand. They've been harassing myself on YouTube. They've even taken it into real life many times over the past several years. Many creators were involved in this. I'm just going to name them. I don't really care because this is the last time I'll be talking about them, period. And this is honestly the last time I'll be talking about these people, period. Good morning, American First. Welcome to the show. Glad you can make it here. I'll get to the chat just a second. So Jamie Lycan Theory and JB Gunner have both taken this into real life, whether they admit it or not. Now, obviously, what happened, with J.D. Gunner about a week ago when he showed up in Redwood City, that was real life. That doesn't need to be proven. Other things that Jamie Theory has done, he's actually worked through other people and created content off of it, but he was involved in sending people to stalk me and harass me in my area over the past several years. It happened several times. Now, I'm not here to, go after them for that. I'm not here to, try to prove that. I'm not trying to prove that. I know what happened. It's all been said and done, and I'm moving forward from it. I'm just stating what these people have done. And, I can forgive and forget all of that, right? I'm a strong guy. I can forgive and forget all of that. But something has happened lately to the point of where, at this point right now, I really just don't even want to talk about these people, and I want to move forward completely and put them on ignore mode. And I'm going to share with you folks, the moderators, the supporters, and the content consumers, how this affects you. So stay tuned for that. This is going to be different than anything you've heard before. I've thought about this. I thought a lot about this before I went live, and I think you folks will be pleased with what I'm stating here. Wow. I don't know. I think somebody's trying to message me on Facebook, and let me see here. What is going on here? Give me a second. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to mute this conversation until I turn it back on, because I don't want that Facebook ding coming through my live stream every time somebody responds to a group chat. I'm not upset, but that's the annoying thing about being a part of a group conversation like on Facebook or Google Hangouts. When you're logged into Facebook, as I am, because I get messages there as well too, the sound goes right through the desktop audio. That's just the way it goes. So you just mute it and move on. But forget all of that's happened in the past. Forget everything that's happened in the past. What's happened recently leads me to believe that this is the most despicable and disingenuous group of people I've ever encountered in my life. Now listen, I've put up with a lot of their shenanigans, and I've blown it off, and I said, okay, whatever, YouTube thing, whatever, right? All right, YouTube beef, whatever you want to call it, right? But a week ago, when J.D. Gunner went to my father's gravesite and spit on my father's grave, a lot of these people reached out to me and saying, we support you. We don't like what J.D. Gunner did. We want to support you in any way that you need. Some of them made a few donations. At this point, I feel those donations were made as mercy donations or with other intent. I'll get to that in a second. This is just my opinion, but this is what I feel is happening. And they basically were trying to say, hey, you know what? We've got a lot of evidence. We've got a lot of things on JB. We want to help you press charges. We want to help you get a restraining order. We want to help you do this and that. And it's funny to me how people that have despised me for years and have been creating content on me or been supporting creators like Jamie Theory and JB Gunner and others that have been creating content. I mean, let's throw J-Rom in right now because he's trying to become relevant out here. These people, have been supporting these content creators that have been talking smack about me, but all of a sudden, J.D. Gunner spits on my father's grave, and, the epiphany hit them, right? Well, America First, wait till you hear what I have to say. Let me get through the chat here before I continue here. Let's see, Nunez in the house. Nuna, a.k.a. New Girl. Hey there, Coach. Hey, Nuna. I'm not sure if you're still around, but welcome to the show, or glad you stopped by if you're no longer here. Jenny from the Block is here. Hi, Eli in chat, moderator and channel member Jenny from the Block. Thank you, Jenny, for being here. America First, good morning, sir. Good morning, America First. Welcome to the show. Glad you can make it here. America First says, sounds like a plan. And he says, furthermore, disgusting, but a lot of people supported you from that side. Yes. But was it genuine support, America First? after I share my thoughts and my opinions and my feelings of what I actually think has been happening or these people tried to do, you may change your opinion about that. Okay? So a lot of these people that didn't like me at all, haven't liked me for years or months or however long it's been, are all of a sudden saying, hey, dude, we've got your back. That's messed up. JB shouldn't have done that, right? And I'm like, okay, well, we want to help you press charges. We want to help you file a restraining order. We want to help you do all this and that. And it was quite overwhelming. Many people reached out to me behind the scenes from the other side. Okay, not my side here, and I don't even really like to call it sides, but they made it a side, right? They made it, okay, the Like in Theory JB Gunner side and the Coach Eli side, right? So a lot of these people from the other side, were reaching out to me, trying to put pressure on me to take legal action against JB Gunner. It was very overwhelming. And I kept telling a lot of these people that, hey, I want to think about it. I want to think about how I'm going to handle this, right? And because I've been more focused and still more focused on working with my family and going after the ringmaster of all this, like I did a stream earlier today. I'm not getting into great detail. If you want to find out more about those details, go back to my previous stream after this one and watch the stream that, like I'm looking to go after the shepherd, not the sheep, right? Because like I mentioned earlier, JB Gunner is a sheep. Jamie Like in Theory is a sheep. And let's throw on J-Rom. You're a sheep too, sir. This is my opinion, right? To me, you're sheep, right? And the shepherd is Brian, a.k.a. Wise Not Owl on YouTube, and a.k.a. the owner of the supposed Texas Caregiver Support Services company. Okay? So why were these people practically begging me and pressuring me and trying to get me to make quick moves to take action against JB? Why were they doing that? When I said, listen, I need some time to think about how I want to handle this. This is my situation. It's my father's grave, and this is something that hurts my family. This is my business and my family's business. It's none of your folks' business. I appreciate the support. It's one thing to come out and say, hey, we disagree with what JB did. We have your back. It's another thing now to try to get me to force me to do something, which is what I'm trying to say, that I need time to think about, right? So again, all these people from the other side want me to press charges and to file, a restraining order on JB Gunner and all that. And I made a decision earlier today, at least at this point, I'm not going after JB Gunner at all. Not at this point. That could change in the future. It may not change. At this point, I'm not interested in pursuing anything against JB Gunner. I'm interested in the big fish, the one that's paying JB Gunner and Jamie. And that's why these people are coming at me, because these people, JB Gunner and Jamie, and anyone else that's sponsored by Brian, the owner of Texas Caregiver, they know what Brian tells them, and they know that Brian has, told them to come after him. But see, they're keeping their mouth shut, and there's another reason here why these people are trying to get me to go after JB Gunner and not Brian, because they're trying to protect Jamie Like in Theory's sponsorship, which is 80% of his income, and if Jamie loses that income, basically, he's going to be homeless, right? He's going to lose it all, right? Right? So in essence, what these people don't really care about the fact that somebody spit on my father's grave. I mean, maybe some of them kind of do. I'm not saying that there isn't one person from the other side that doesn't genuinely care, but their behavior and their actions on top of that are showing me otherwise. I think they more so care about protecting Jamie's sponsorship, and they're trying to use me going against JB Gunner, which is going to take all the time and energy away from going against Brian, and it'll also affect me from running my YouTube channel. They're trying to divert my attention, or they were trying to divert my attention from the Wise Night Owl Brian thing by pushing this JB Gunner thing onto me. That's what they're trying to do, right? That's step number one of them being disingenuous. Okay? Step number two, if I were to file something on JB Gunner or get a restraining order or work with other people behind the scenes, like I did last year when I was working with people behind the scenes to stop JB Gunner from doing other Melas things he was doing last year. If I were to do the same thing, JB Gunner would go on the run and he would make endless content off of it. He would make endless content off of it. So would Jamie and so would J-Rom, right? So me feeding into this, me going after JB would more so be a disservice to myself and my channel, okay, than letting it go completely, right? So those are two aspects right there that these people were trying to manipulate me, and they came at me hard, all of them, right? And they're still coming at me hard. And I'm not buying a single second of it from all of you. From all of you. And there's more to it. There's another element to it that I'm not going to mention because I don't want to say too much. I don't want to upset anybody at all. But there's more to it. If I mention this, then, hey, that would create some big issues, and I don't want to create issues. But there was another element that disgusted me more than anything that I'm not going to mention. I figured it out. I figured that out before I decided before making the decision of going after JB or not. And this was also one of the biggest deciding factors on why I decided to not go after him legally or, press charges or file a restraining order. Those are both legal aspects. Nunez says, I cannot speak on this as I know nothing about these people, but I know if it were me, I'd have to think about how I would handle it. You have to understand, Nunez, that on YouTube, you have to weigh the pros versus the cons, right? And you have to understand, you have to look at it deeply. Why are certain people pushing you to do something, trying to get you to believe that it's the right thing to do, but they have alternate intentions, right? Again, if I were to go public and say, hey, I'm going to sue JB Gunner, or I'm going to press charges and I'm going to file a restraining order, if I were to work with people, JB Gunner would somehow find out, and then he would go on the run, and then he would, create endless content off of it, and then Jamie would create endless content off of that as well. So would J-Rom, right? And this is why these people are mad at me. You see, J-Rom and Jamie and other people, this is what you guys are mad at. You're mad at the fact that I'm taking your content away, right? And yes, what I'm saying is that you guys are being at least partially disingenuous about what happened at my father's gravesite, right? Because let me prove it to you, right? People that are truly being genuine and people that truly care about what happened to my father's grave would not be coming at me the way you folks are coming at me no matter what. No matter what. You guys are upset because I am not pressing charges or getting a restraining order or both on JB Gunner. Why would that upset you when my father's grave was spat on by JB Gunner, right? And it's up to me how I want to handle that. It's not up to you folks how I want to handle that, right? But regardless of how I handle it, it happened, right? And if you're being genuine about not liking what happened, you would not be getting mad at me or attacking me despite my decision of how I handle JB Gunner, right? So all of you are being disingenuous completely now, right? Maybe there's a slight part of you that feels bad about what happened to me, but no, I honestly think you folks are more so concerned with your future content because your primary audience is still a bunch of Coach Eli haters, and you want to cater your content to what your audience wants, which is me. I'm not going to feed into that. I'm not. If you guys want to make your content about, my regular content, which is what I'm going back to after the stream, then go right ahead. But your audience is going to be bored shitless. That's the bottom line. You're not getting anything. Exactly, says Jenny. Jenny, tell me I handle it smartly. Tell me, Jenny, that I'm making sense, because that's what they wanted to do. They don't care about my father's grave being spat on. They care about making content off of me and other things that if I mentioned right now would really upset many people. And I'm not going to mention them. They tried to trick me. They tried to manipulate me. And I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. Jenny from the block with a $2 super sticker. Jesus, Jenny, thank you so much. You're going to force me to start my donation, tag on the top left. Let's pump it up. We're doing the moving forward donations, Jenny. I was ready in case somebody donated. Thank you for the $2 super sticker, Jenny. I so much appreciate it. I so much appreciate it. Thank you so much, Jenny. That was unnecessary, but Jenny, I'd like to talk with you privately behind the scenes about some of these things, if you're open to it, through Hangouts voice. Jenny, you know me. I'm not going to try and hit on you. I don't hit on YouTube women. You know that, right? But if you're open to it at some point, I'd love to chat with you about this, Jenny, and learn more about you so I know how to help you. Whoa! Jenny from the block again? With the $10 super chat with no message. Wow, Jenny. Jenny, and you're probably going to like what I'm going to say. I'm just not going to question you anymore, okay? I'm not going to question you anymore. Is that fair, Jenny? Sure, I go back to work next week. You're going to go back to work to replenish the super chat fund? Or are you going to go back to work to take care of your family? I appreciate it, Jenny. Come on, you're trying to make me laugh, right? Jenny, thank you for the $10 super chat and the $2 super sticker. We're going to add a 1 in front of the $2. And the moving forward donations are now $12. Thank you so much, Jenny. I appreciate it, Jenny. That's more than enough. I appreciate it. She says yes. She says yes. Okay, cool. We'll talk at some point soon. Nuna says, unless they understand or been in your shoes, they have no clue. Exactly, says Jenny. Your feelings matter too. No, I understand my feelings matter, but how I handle it's up to me, not anyone else. That's up to myself and my family on how to handle it. Let's see. Arnie says exactly. They're more upset that you're not reacting the way they want you to. Their agenda, hours of Eli talk. Right, Arnie. Tell me I hit the nail on the head, Arnie. They don't give a shit about what happened to my father. They care more about hours of Coach Eli content. That's what they're mad about, because people that genuinely cared about what happened to my father's grave would not be coming at me in this way, no matter what decision I made about whether to take action or not. It's pathetic. These are the most disingenuous people I've ever come across. And Arnie, I'll tell you what, bro. There's one thing I'm never going to tell anyone. If I mention one thing about what I think was also going to happen, then I would never hear the end of it from the other side. I'm going to keep that to myself. There's a whole lot more. This was premeditated. This whole thing, it almost makes me lead to believe. Now I'm stretching it here. I could be wrong. Maybe I am. But this also makes me lead to believe that maybe even Jamie Lycan Theory was aware of what was going to happen too. I could be wrong. But the way that he's reacted to this, he doesn't really care about what happened in my father's grave, at my father's gravesite either, right? He cares more about protecting his sponsorship than doing the right thing, right? Thank you for your super sticker and super chat again, Jenny. I appreciate you. America First, I know they supported you, but I guess when the sponsor dollars are involved, to each its own, but I know they supported you on that day. No, bro. They were pretending to support me because what they wanted to do was get me to go after JB Gunner, right? What happens whenever I've gone after JB Gunner? He goes on the run and he creates endless amounts of content on it. And then Jamie makes content on it. Now J-Ram will make content on it, and all these people, right? And the cycle starts again. These people tried to manipulate me, leading me to believe that they actually care about what happened at my father's gravesite, when all they cared about was getting me back into the Coach Eli drama. Especially, this was more for Jamie to protect his dying ship. Now, Jamie may make content off of this for another day based on what I'm saying here. But after today, folks, after today, I'm moving forward. We're never going to talk about these people again here on my channel. At least I'm not. Ever again, no matter what they do. No matter what these people do in real life or on YouTube. In my head and in my heart, they're going on permanent ignore. I don't care what they do. They will never, ever get a reaction from me again. Ever. And anything that I handle will be handled behind the scenes. Because if I don't handle it behind the scenes, then they're going to make endless content off of it, right? These people that were coming at me, trying to get me to go after JB, were trying to get me to say on the front lines that I'm going after him. Or even if I didn't say anything, going after JB would have turned it into content. That's all he wants. That's all they all want. They want content. That's all they want. I agree wholeheartedly, says Jenny. How out of 100%, Jenny, how much sense am I making here? You're a smart chick. I have the utmost respect for you, Jenny. Jenny, you have no idea how much respect I have for you, girl. As a woman, because even though these other people question that about you, I know you're a real woman, Jenny. You don't have to prove anything to me. I forgot message, says Jenny. No, you didn't. You just wanted to send money with no message, Jenny, because it makes a statement that you really care. Either way, I know you care, Jenny, even if you don't send any money. But listen, I'm not going to tell any man or woman how to spend their money. But, you know, if I wasn't appreciative, Jenny, and if I didn't, feel a little bit bad, especially for people that have donated a lot of money to me already, then you know what? I would expect you to think that I'm just a money-hungry guy. I'm not. I really, really appreciate every single penny or dollar that anyone donates. I really do. No, take care of myself. My daughter's on her own. I'm 46. Well, I'm 47. We grew up during the same time, Jenny. That's funny. We're probably less than a year apart. My Hangouts was hacked. Oh. Did you change your password, Jenny? We'll have to talk through text, Eli. That's fine, Jenny. That's fine. No worries. Arnie says, that's right. They have no concern over what happened. They've got dollar signs in their eyes for Legion. Yep. This whole thing, every single person involved, every single person that came at me and was trying to get me to feed into the JB Gunner thing, their main concern was protecting and saving Jamie Lycan Theory. Now, I'm not saying that these people, didn't at least a little bit care about what happened to my father's gravesite, but they more so cared about the content and saving Jamie's sinking ship. They tried to make it appear like they more so care about me getting justice, but they more so cared about the content, right? And that's why they're mad. They're mad because I'm not feeding into it at all, and they're getting zero content. And if you want to respond to this and call BS, go right ahead, James. Go right ahead, JB. I don't care. I don't care anymore what any of you do or what any of you say. I don't care what narrative you spin. I don't care what you think about what my living situation is like. Okay? I don't have anything to prove to any of you. And what I do on my private time with my family is none of any of your fucking business. It's none of your business. Not at all. But you can keep on spinning your narratives all you want. You're going to permanent ignore in my head and in my heart. This is it. You're never getting anything new from me again. This is the final straw. It's over. And I'm smarter than all of you, because you all know this was the game that you were trying to play. And you're upset because I'm smart enough to figure it out, right? That's why you're all triggered, because I flipped it on you. And I've been flipping it on all of you for the last 2 or 3 months. It's been flipping, right? Jenny from the block says, I don't stream for views. I do streams to defend myself to people coming for me, and that's my choice. Nobody else's. I have a weirdo harassing me. Jenny from the block, listen, I want to help you create real content. You're a good person. You don't have to spend all day, every day trying to protect, talk about these people. That's what they want. I want to help you, Jenny, run an amazing YouTube channel because you have a gift. And your gift does not need to be wasted on these pathetic, moronic trolls, immature, insecure, mentally and emotionally unstable trolls. You are worth a lot more than that, Jenny. You understand me? You're worth a lot more than that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be rude to you. I got a lot of energy. Queen Helen Casey's in the house. The queen is here. I've been trying to tell you that. No, queen, I've never questioned you, queen. Queen, do you not understand? I've been playing these people, right? These people think they've been playing me. I was playing them, queen. Queen, I tried to tell you that behind the scenes. I've been playing these people, queen. Does that make sense? Queen, I've never ever questioned you, and I never will, because you have a big heart, queen. And I have the utmost respect for you, queen. Queen, does that make sense? It's all good, queen. Queen, I'm going to give you a big round of applause. Same with you, Jenny. And it's not for the money, Jenny. It's for the person you are. And same with you, Queen. You ladies have been around for a while. Queen's been around a lot longer. But you ladies, I can tell, you really genuinely care wholeheartedly. I have no doubt about that. No doubt about that. And if you're playing me, which I know you're not, if you were playing me, you'd be doing a damn good job. But I know you ladies are not playing me. I know you're not. Jay from the block says, they are nobodies to me, not worth talking about. I don't know these people. Taking notes. I don't know these people. Yes, I'm a real woman. I gave birth. You don't have to prove that to me, Jenny. Jenny, please tell me that you don't feel the need to prove to me that you're a woman. Like, I've always believed you. Who cares what these people think? Who cares? I had partial hysterectomy where I had ovaries removed. How many women have had hysterectomies, Jenny? Many. Because sometimes complications happen. Some women have had their uterus removed, right? Cancer and stuff like that, right? Does that make you less of a woman? No, it does not. These people are ridiculous. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them trigger you. I had to learn that the hard way. I got rid of Hangouts. Oh, okay. Well, Jenny, you can come back to Hangouts and change your password and put 2-factor authentication on your account. You'll never get hacked. Nunez says, LOL, I'm a real woman, just a wee bit older now and wiser. That's great. You are. Awesome. Awesome, Nuna. Mr. Wondering Haggis in the house. Hi, Eli. Hey, Haggis. What's going on, bro? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Queen Helen K says, hello, Nuna. And hello, Mr. Haggis. Mr. Wondering Haggis at Queen and Nuna. Hello. Jay from the block. None of our lives is any of anyone's business. Point blank, period. Right. They try to make it their content, Jenny. It's none of their business, but they try to make it their content, right? And I'm no longer allowing them to make it their content. They can keep regurgitating the same stuff, or they can talk about the new stuff I put out that's going to have nothing to do with them, right? And eventually their audience will get bored. It's over. This whole Coach Eli thing is over. They know it's been over. They know I've been playing my cards right, and they made one final attempt to try to manipulate me so deeply and use my dead father to do it. They tried to use my dead father to manipulate me, all of them. That does anger me, because that's my dad. Now, I'm not triggered, I'm angry, and I have every right to be. You guys tried to use my dead father for content! You should be ashamed of yourselves! Ashamed of yourselves! Rotten hell! All of you! All of you, and I mean every single one of you. Karma has no deadline. How disingenuous can people be, and how desperate are they for relevancy where they will use a man's dead father to try to manipulate that man to create content off his dead father? That's pathetic as fuck! Pathetic. All of you. Rotten hell. All of you. I'm not triggered. I'm pissed off. There's a difference. I can contain myself, but that's my father. That's my family. You all should be ashamed of yourselves deep within. How low of a human being are all of you, and so desperate to maintain some kind of relevancy to use my dead father and this situation to try to reel me back in for more content. You should all be ashamed of yourselves and rot in hell, all of you. Nunez says, Jenny, I have 2 kids and had a complete hysterectomy when I was 20. That's pretty young. Wow. Sorry to hear about that, Nuna. Jenny from the block says, I don't go live every day because I'm busy in life. Thank you, Eli. You're welcome, Jenny. Nunez says, hello, Queen Helen. Queen Helen K says, I know you didn't. Thank you, Queen. Nunez says, hello, Haggis. Jenny says, I know it's not because of the money. I meant my apology 2 weeks ago. I know, Jenny. I believe you. Everyone that's here right now, I totally believe and support. Mine was cancer. Why? Well, that's, Jenny, it's better to remove that stuff than to die, right, Jenny? Like, Jenny, don't let anybody tell you anything that's stupid. You know that. Sorry to hear about that, Jenny. I'm glad you're still around, though. Jenny says, yeah, I'm many channels content. It's lame. I know it sucks. America first with the angry emoji. Queen Helen Casey. I'll approve that. Let Josh stay for now. Jenny from the block says, leave the family and children out of it and they will get it back tenfold. When you put out into what you put out into the universe comes back full circle. Right. These people are all going to rot in hell. Listen, coming at me is one thing. Playing up this facade that you actually cared about my father's grave being spat on and trying to manipulate me to make content out of it is preposterous and pathetic. The most pathetic thing I've ever seen, right? It was bad enough that J.D. Gunner did that. It was even worse that every single one of you in the Lycan Legion tried to leverage it to save Jamie's sinking ship. You're all pathetic. That's the truth of the matter. Because if it wasn't, you folks would not be getting mad at me for no reason. For no reason, including not wanting to go after JB for the reasons I mentioned, right? The fact that you guys are getting all mad at me is proving to me what your intentions were all along. It's pathetic. Mo's better looking sister. Seriously, are you asking me, Mo's sister, if I'm acting? No, I'm not acting. This is not an act. Jenny, you tell her. Is this an act? You know me, Jenny. You tell her, is this an act? America First said I would be pissed off beyond. I am pissed off, America First, but I'm trying to contain myself because I'm a man. And I'm a strong guy, right? I'm strong enough to the point of where I realize going after JV Gunner would be fatal to my YouTube career, right? I'm not going to do it. Whatever I do will be done privately behind the scenes, so none of you idiots can make content off my father's name. Nice try. Nice try. Many of you, all of you came at me. It's me 1 against 100, and I defeated you all. You're done. Excuse me. I defeated you all. Anyone clipping this, I will DMCA you. No matter what, I will DMCA you. Anyone clipping this, you're being DMCA'd. And I don't care if you file your counter, you'll be down for 2 weeks. Anyone clips this, I'm watching. I'm going to scour all of YouTube. If my copyright match tool doesn't get it, which typically it does, I will scour all of YouTube. So don't even think about clipping this at all. Didn't block him, says Queen. That's cool, Queen. If they're out of line, block them, Queen. We're going back to normal. Jenny from the block, I survived, and I fought hard both times. I kicked cancer's ass. Congratulations, Jenny. Jenny, I'm going to give you a big round of applause for that. That deserves a big round of applause, Jenny. Strong woman. The thing I respect about you, Jenny, is not only are you a strong woman, you're also a feminine woman, too. You understand what a real woman is all about. You're not like these feminists nowadays that like to say girl power is better than man power, right? I respect you as a strong woman, and I respect you as a feminine woman, Jenny. Lots of respect. Lots of respect. Josh says, been watching for a while but never commented. Kind of shy. Well, that's all right. Step right in. We don't bite here, bro. Hey, I used to be shy in my younger days a little bit. You'll get over it, man. But welcome to the show. Jenny says the deceased land is sacred, not to be desecrated. You're right. You're right. Thank you, Jenny. Nunez says, I agree, Jenny. Jenny from the block says, he's not acting. Would you act if your dad's grave was spit on? GTF OH. Get the beep out of here to the person who asked that dumbass question. Well, that's Mo's sister. They're actually good supporters. So I think she was asking legitimately, but still, it's not an act, Mo's better looking sister. It's not. Where's Mo been lately? I haven't seen him in a while. Mo's better looking sister. Knock it off. Eli's mad right now. Well, Queen, I'm not mad at anybody here, Queen. I'm disappointed at the fact that these people thought that they could manipulate me and use my dad's grave that was spit on by JV Gunner to make content off of me. And they tried the deepest manipulation. They tried to hit me when they thought I was vulnerable. You see, that's what you all tried to do. You tried to hit me in the most vulnerable position, because that would put anybody, man or woman, in a vulnerable position, right? But you guys don't know how strong I am. And I can keep my composure. And I can still, think very clearly. Get out of here, Robert. We don't need your socks coming in here right now. You don't trigger me, dude. Queen, just keep banning the doctor, okay? That was a doctor. You see, he's trying to bypass my spam filter because he knows all those words are blocked, right? Anyway. Dimitri Ray's a very smart man. For you to have to come in here and project that, you're mad because I called you out. I do have Cash App, bro. If you scroll up, you'll see Nightbot saying donations are greatly appreciated but not required. Make a one-time donation in the amount, PayPal or Cash App. The links are right there. It's $, the real Coach Eli. Not necessary, bro, but that's up to you. Just scroll up. Nightbot's sharing my PayPal and Cash App link every 7 minutes. You can scroll up. Or if you prefer Super Chat, you can do that, but you don't need to donate, bro. It's up to you. Eli, I can't see anyone coming in the chat. Well, you should be able to see people. I don't know why that's happening. Most better looking sister, really? Just got here. Hope you feel better than Eli. Have a good morning. You too, most better looking sister. Look, I'm not angry at you or anything. Say hi to Mo and the family for me. I can understand why you would feel to act because many people act out here on YouTube just for views and drama stuff. But no, I don't act here. This is the real me. Yes, girl power, says Jenny. But fair girl power, right? Equality between men and women, right? You know what I'm saying. Josh says, Jenny, that's some serious shut. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. Nuna, Josh, be nimble. Okay. Thank you, Coach Eli, says Josh. You're welcome. I'm sorry, says Jenny. Let's see. Eli can't see the chat. Queen says, gotcha. Do you still have my number, Eli? If not, email me. It's in my About section. Yeah, Jenny, you did text me at one point, right? Why don't you text me, Jenny? That'll remind me after the show to look at your text because I'm live on the air right now. Yeah, Jenny, if you, I believe you were texting me for a little bit. Yeah, now I can see. I had to leave and come back. Yeah, your computer or your phone probably froze or something like that. It happens sometimes. Oh, that's cool, bro. You could say whatever you want to say, Josh. We just have to approve. We have to approve the profanity. Occasional profanity in the right context is not frowned upon by YouTube. It just depends how you say it. So I reset my phone so I don't got your number. All right, hang on, Jenny. American Dream is live right now instead of being here. Dream. You should be over here now, bro. That's okay, Dream. Give me a second here. Just a second here, please. Huh. Oh, cool. Richie Gurrell sent me an email. He's premiering a video. Okay, I'll check that out, Richie, in case you were watching here. Yeah, Jenny, give me a second. Let me send you a text here. Jenny, I'm going to mention the first number of your area code. Is it 5? Is the first number of your area code 5? Oh, no, it's not. That's not you. Hang on a second. Jenny, can you tell me what the first number of your area code is, so I can find your text here Are the last 2 digits of your number 22? Are the last 2 digits of your number 22? Jenny, let me know in the chat. There's a 25-second delay. While I wait for that, I'm going to cue up some music and step away and take a break, folks. And then I'm going to come back and share with you folks where we're heading from here. What does this mean moving forward for moderators, supporters, and consumers of content? Nunya, AK New Girl in Town with a $4.99 super chat with no message. Thank you so much, Nunya. We're going to give you a big round of applause. Thank you so much, Nunya. I greatly appreciate that. Wow. Thank you. Yes, 22. All right. That's you, Jenny. I'm going to just write, it's Eli. Is this you? All right, Jenny, we're good. Got to take care of business on the fly. Thank you, Nunya, for the $4.99 super chat. And that's going to bring the moving forward donations to $16.99. Thank you, folks. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, my God. Jenny from the block again with a $5 super chat? God, Jenny, why? Why? Because you want to see me react, right? Jenny, you want to trigger me, don't you? Right? Jenny, you're trying to trigger me, right? Yes, sir. Okay. Jenny, thank you so much. Thank you for the the third super chat / super sticker. Jenny, wow. Let's add another $5 to the Moving Forward Donations Fund, and that's going to increase things to $21.99. No, Eli, stop. Goofy. That's okay, Jenny. Jenny, if you're paying me to get triggered, it's well worth it, right? Sharing is caring, says Nuna. Thank you again, Nuna, for your super chat. I greatly appreciate it. You folks have no idea how much that actually means to me. I do genuinely appreciate any support. It's beautiful. All right, folks, let me cue up some music here. Then I'm going to come back and share with you folks where we're going from here. So let me just cue up that royalty-free YouTube music. Let me see. All right, folks, music is all queued up. Jenny, are you telling me to hush up? Jenny, I guess since you're paying me, I have to listen to you, right? I'm just kidding, Jenny. Thank you, ladies, again. I appreciate it. I care, Coach. I know you do. You know, we got to get you on a panel sometime. Like, there are some changes coming that I'm going to explain right after I get back from the break. It's not going to be too long. It's going to be like a, 6 or 7 minute break, something like that. I'm just going to use the restroom and refill my coffee real quick. So, all right, folks. Stick around. We'll be right back. we're just going to kill it right away and just get right back to it. I haven't been able to do the regular intros into the next segment lately. I just haven't felt like doing it. I just want to get right back to it. So let's just do that. Welcome back to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, live here on YouTube. I'm glad you could all join me here today. This is the second segment of the show. It's not going to last too much longer, probably another maybe 15 to 30 minutes. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please get them in the chat, and I'll go through the chat completely before I go off the air. If you missed the first part of the show, go back and check out the replay. When it goes to a replay, I do have the DVR feature disabled, so that way people can't rewind. They can be here live. I also do that in case something happens that, I can, edit it and people can't rewind. If people want to screen record my stuff, and if they're that obsessed with me to the point of where they're going to dedicate that amount of time and effort, then that's just pathetic in itself. But I do the best I can to protect this channel and to protect the good people that are a part of it as well. I was discussing many things that this other side has done to come at me. And the most recent thing was what J.D. Gunner did about a week ago when he came out here to the Bay Area and he went to my father's grave and he spit on it. And many people tried to, say they feel bad and they were supporting me. But it's funny how these people have flipped, right? A lot of these people have flipped. They started calling me names, the C-U-C-K-O-L-D word again. They started, attacking, certain things that they have no clue about. I mean, why would you do that if you genuinely feel, dismay for what happened, right? Why would you do that, right? It's really weird how these people reacted. On one hand, they're saying, we support you, this is not right. But now, because of the fact that I'm choosing to not take legal action against J.D. Gunner, at least at this point, and maybe never, now they're all attacking me, right? Which, again, leads me to believe that they were trying to use my dead father and the situation of J.D. Gunner spitting on it to make content off of me, right? It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And it does bother me. It does. And it would bother anyone. But I'm sitting here respectfully, professionally, and maturely, and with a lot of pride and dignity, and self-respect and self-love and emotional self-control, and handling this properly. Just because I got a little mad doesn't mean I got triggered, doesn't mean I'm not in control of my emotions. I am. But let me tell you something. Most other people, men or women, would have handled it much differently. Would have been breaking things probably, and I wouldn't blame them for it. But I'm a strong person. But yes, it's ridiculous that these people that initially said, we support you on this isn't right, now they're mad at me for not taking action against JB. What does it matter what I do? JB still spit on my father's grave. You either care about me regarding that or you don't. You don't flip because I don't take action against the guy. Right? You don't flip, right? You're flipping because you wanted me to feed into it so you all can have content for the next year. And I'm not giving that to you. Not. Say what you want to say. You want to talk about it, J-Rom? Talk about it. You want to talk about it, Jamie? Talk about it. You want to talk about it, JB? Talk about it. You want to talk about me all day, every day? Talk about me, bro. Regurgitate the same stuff, right? Do what you got to do. I could care less. It's going on permanent ignore immediately. It's done. It's finished. You're not getting anything from me. And even if you guys come at me in real life, I'm going to ignore it. I'm not going to feed into it. It's never going to be brought up again. You guys, as far as I'm concerned, that Dramasphere group, the Lycan Theory group, the Gunner group, the J-Rom group, any other group, you guys are all dead to me. It's over. Finished. Do what you got to do. Union says, Jenny, I'm just a simple lady. Jenny says, you being silly, I love it. I donate to a lot of channels out of kindness of my heart. Yeah, that's awesome, Jenny. I appreciate that. I respect that about you completely. American First, I sent Cash App. I don't think it posts. LOL. Well, I'm going to check right now. Typically, I get a notification, but oh, here it is. I think it did go through. Thank you, America First, for the $1.54 Cash App. Thank you so much. We're going to add a $1.54 to the Moving Forward Donations Fund. And that's going to put it up to $23.53. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much for that. Nunez says, I'm here till the end. Then I'm going to enjoy this beautiful day outside, getting some vitamin D. Going to be about 65 days. That's great weather for hiking and walking. Perfect. Arnie says they have zero empathy. They may as all be in bed with Big Boy. Right. No, that's the thing. It makes me wonder if they were all in bed with J.D. Gunner on this. Now, that is kind of reaching, but just think about it, right? Think about it. If these people really cared about doing the right thing, they wouldn't be getting mad at me for choosing to not go after JB. They wouldn't get mad no matter what I do, right? But I think what they're more vested in is protecting Jamie's sponsorship with Wise Night Owl, a.k.a. Texas Caregiver, a.k.a. Brian, right? That's fine. Because from this point on, no one's going to know how I handle this. Not even my own audience will know how I handle this. Everything is going behind the scenes, and no one is getting anything out of me. No one's going to know what I'm going to do, no matter what happens, right? No one. I want to run my channel and help people and keep the BS behind the scenes. Josh says they are like human gnats. Yeah, they are. Nina says, I know I'd be an emotional wreck, Coach. I'd have all sorts of different feelings going on. I can understand that. This is a lot of stuff. Like, these people have come at me hard, and they've had to because I'm not easily wrecked. I don't get wrecked easily. America First says, well, he puts a smiley face on there. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So, where are we going from here? Effective immediately. I'm going back to creating my regular content of helping people. Now, there may be some people here that are here just for drama updates and stuff. If that's what you're here for, you're not going to get any more of that. I'm not saying in the future I may not occasionally talk about other stuff, but as far as these people go, they're never getting anything from me again, no matter what they do. If other groups get involved, if other people that don't involve these people get involved, I may talk about that, but not these people. These people are dead to me, completely dead to me. No matter what they do, I will handle it behind the scenes, whether it's copyright, simulcasting, whether it's stalking me at my park, stalking me wherever, spitting on my father's grave. Whatever these people do, you're getting nothing. Zero, zilch, zippo. It's over. So, how am I going to handle this? Not like I have in the past. I'm not going to tell you folks that you can't go to their channels and watch their stuff. I will suggest that you don't follow them because they're pathetic and pointless. But if you're going to go watch them, that's on you. But here's my thing. For my moderators, and only my moderators, if I see you chatting in their chats, or if you bring these people on your panels and they talk smack about me and you don't remove them, if you don't do the right thing, I'll find out about it. I will remove your mod wrench. I will not ban you, but I will remove your mod wrench. So for moderators only, if you go to these channels and you chat or you bring these people on your panels and they talk smack about me and you don't remove them right away or give them a piece of your mind and stand up for me, you're losing your mod wrench. You won't get banned, but you're losing your mod wrench. As far as supporters and content consumers that don't support monetarily. As far as you folks go, do what you want to do, right? If you're going to go over to these people and chat and get involved with them, if you want to waste your time, that's on you. When it comes to moderators, we're collaborators because we're on the same page. If you go over there as a moderator and chat or bring these people on your panels, then you're basically not the right person I want to work with, and you'll have your mod wrench removed. But you'll still be here. I won't ban you. I know, Queen. I'm not worried about you. Okay? Now, Queen, you're going to like this. Some of these people got unbanned. I've rebanned certain people. Certain people have been banned. Again, there are some people that I'm going to leave unbanned and see how they handle things in the future. If anyone from that other side comes in and starts to talk about Jamie or JB or talk about the drama, they are to be banned immediately, Queen, without notice. Same with any other mod, or I'll ban them myself. If some of those people that came here, that were unbanned, that came here and legitimately care about what happened in my father's grave, and they're respectful in the chat, they can stay. The moment that they talk smack about anything regarding the other side or try to instigate something, you're being banned again permanently. That's what's happening. Okay? That's the way we're going to handle things. We're moving forward. Who's here to really support this channel? Who's here to get a better grip on their lives? Who is here that wants to get ahead with positivity and love and kindness and respect and dignity and pride? Folks, they're going to come at you. Jamie and people that are close to him, and there are many people close to him, okay? People like J-Rom and, some other people, they're gonna come at you, folks. They're gonna, wherever, anyone's panels I go on, they're gonna try to attack those live stream chats. They're gonna do the same thing they've always done. They're gonna continue doing that because they do not want to be shut out, because without me, they have nothing. We have to shut them out. I will not go on anyone's panel that will let these people go in there and attack myself and others. We need to ban them and ignore them. I'm setting down my ground rules. Those are my rules. If anyone, whether you're a moderator, consumer of content, or supporter, if you folks don't like it, no problem. Let me know, and you can have a nice life. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm setting my boundaries. That's it. If I have to start over again, I don't care. I'll start over again if I have to. I want people to be here because they want to be here, not for drama. This is over. Finito. Finished. It's done. I don't want people making me aware simulcasts. If I find out about them and I can take them down, I will after the show. I want to run my shows uninterrupted. I don't care. I don't care what these people do. Eventually, they're going to get caught. They'll be shut down. I don't want to focus any energy or attention on them, no matter what they do. What part of that do you folks not understand? I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm being honest. It is over. I want you to move on, says America First. The unknown side is completely dead, says Queen. Nina says, we're all different and we each handle these things in our own way, says Nuna. America First. I do like J-Rom, though. I don't. Why don't you go listen to his last stream and see how much smack he talked about me? He's absolutely jealous of me, even though he's got his own life, right? He calls me his lolcow, right? He said a bunch of nasty things about me because I did not decide to go after JB Gunner legally. So I respect your opinion, America First, but that's my opinion. If J-Ron was sincere and legitimate and had respect, then, I feel the same way you do. And he said it himself. He goes, you're my lolcow. Okay, that's great. That's fine, J-Ron. Just understand one thing, J-Ron. I'm going to tell you the same thing I've told other people that already know. You use any of my content, I'll flag you down. You can file your counter notification, and you can see how YouTube handles them now, because I know how to basically get YouTube to look at your entire channel. And if you're harassing somebody like me, J-Ron, ask other people that have dealt with me regarding that and have had their channels shut down. But I'm not going to talk about it publicly after tonight. I'm just letting you know, J-Ron. J-Ron, if you value your channel and you like your channel and you've worked hard to get it to where it's at, bro, don't mess with it. Don't mess with me. That's all I'm saying. Choice is yours, J-Ron. Do what you got to do. But just know, I'll do what I have to do, quietly. You won't even know what hit you because I'm not going to talk about it after today. I'm giving you a fair warning like I've given everyone in the past, J-Ron. Jenny from the Blocks is back. I don't go over there ever, says Queen. That's good. America First says, but I'm staying out of certain drama. You should stay out of all drama, bro, but that's on you. That's your choice. No problem. Do what you got to do. Jenny from the Blocks says, yes, collab. I don't go over by them. As I said, I don't know those people. There is a lot going on in the world that needs more attention. That's right. I hear you, Jenny. Lots of tension in the countries you mentioned. America First, where's Don? I don't know. None of them are supportive, bro. They were just here for that one day. And quite frankly, the people that aren't here to support after that one day are not real supporters. They don't care. It was all content for them. Some of them may have been legit, but most of them were not. It was about content and protecting Jamie's sponsorship. That's what it all boils down to. It's pathetic. It's asinine. These are not good people, folks. They're not. They're not good people at all. They never will be. Josh says, seems pretty logical to me. Arnie says, starve them, Legion's gone. Yep. Oh, I no doubt about it. And if Jamie, aka Legion or Punk Static or Lycan Theory, if they come at me hard using my content, let me tell you, behind the scenes I'll handle it, right? If they do live streams and they delete them and I don't see them, nothing I can do about it, right? I'm not going to sit here and focus energy on the pathetic 20 to 30 people that don't even care about my content anyway, right? Those people don't care, right? Yeah, they would watch here if they're not simulcasting, but they're never going to donate. And they're not the right people here anyway, so I don't care, right? So if they simulcast me, I don't want to know about it. And again, if they leave up the simulcast, I'll flag them down quietly behind the scenes. It's the last time I'm mentioning it because I'm just letting these people know that you're never going to hear from me again. You're never going to hear from me again. If I go on other people's panels, I'm not going to talk about you. If you folks come and troll, I'll say those are the trolls. If they're not squashed, I'm going to have to leave. I'm not going to sit here and go on anyone's panels and work with anyone that doesn't understand that these trolls need to be banned. And we need to give them no attention. We need to starve them out. Starve them out. It is over. America First missed that. Jenny from the Block says, well, Arnie, before we get out of here, what do you actually, if you had to predict, Arnie, you're pretty good at this stuff. If you had to predict, Arnie, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen to the Legion guy? Jenny from the Block says, Jim is getting another tattoo Wednesday, so I'm going with and getting a pink ribbon tattoo on back of neck. That sounds cool, Jenny from the Block. Symbol tattoo of a survivor. All right, folks, I'm about to get on out of here. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. This has been a very impromptu show. And I really appreciate the people that are here that are truly supportive. I want you folks to know I sincerely want to help you folks accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. I have a lot of experience dealing with many things in life, from relationships to businesses to working in the corporate world. And I now have a lot of YouTube experience on how to handle things out here. Obviously, I'm here 4 years later after dealing with all this. I'm still here, right? So obviously, I know a thing or two about how to handle this. I want to help you folks learn how to handle it like I do so you can be successful. That's what I really care about, sincerely. That's what I really care about. And I ask you folks again, if you really do care, don't get caught up with the drama on the other side. They're going to talk smack about me probably for weeks or months or however long they do it. They're going to make things up like they've always made things up, right? Some things they've said are true, but most is not, right? Just ignore them. Just ignore them, folks. America first. Looking forward to the next drama-free show with the muscles. Thank you. Bye, Coach. Great live. Thank you, Nina. I appreciate it. I'm waiting for Arnie to see if he's going to make one more posting or if anyone else has anything to say before I go off the air here. I really appreciate the real good people that have become a part of this channel. And oddly enough, even though this may sound odd, American Dream has really played a big part in connecting me with some really great people, including you, Jenny, and several others. I appreciate that. I know you're hooked on this stock thing that you're involved with JD Gunner, American Dream. I'll talk with you privately about that American Dream because, like I said, he's making commissions off of you 20%. You're a part of his network marketing cryptocurrency business. And you can buy crypto differently. Actually, my friend Troy Brewer, my sponsor, he actually has a crypto program. And I'm not trying to get you in. I don't make any money off of that, but it's a much better crypto program than the one you're involved in. I'm not saying that JB's crypto program is fraudulent. It's not. But he got you in there, Dream. He got you in there, Dream. He's making 20% off of everything that you make, right? And the initial money you put in, right? And additionally, Dream, why would you want to support a guy? You said that you don't condone what he did to spit on my father's grave, but Dream, think about it, bro. In essence, you working with him, you're supporting him. Now, I'm not going to hold that against you, Dream. You're still going to be a moderator here, right? But just think about that. Arnie says he'll continue to talk about you intensely for a couple more weeks. When that dries up, he'll talk about something else. That'll see dwindling numbers, and he'll try and draw you in again. Yeah, it will never happen again. America First, Dream, where are thee? He's live right now talking about stocks. Jenny from the block, be safe and call whenever, but before 7 because that's when I'm with Jim at 7. I'll text you later today in the afternoon, Jenny. And if not, I'll text you tomorrow, but you have my number too. America First, Bitcoin took a big hit last weekend. Yeah, but I heard it recovered too. Josh says, thanks for letting me hang out. I will come back. Everyone be safe. Thank you for being here, Josh. Appreciate it, man. Arnie says, he'll cycle. He's got nothing to offer. He may still have his 10 to 15 blue wrenches pretending to be interested in his dull streams. Let's face it, the guy is dull. He is? Oh, no, says Jenny. All right, folks, we are at 1 hour and 25 minutes. Thank you again, Jenny and Nuna, for your super chats and super stickers. And thank you to America First for your Cash App. And thank you to everyone else for being here. Thank you to Queen, and Jenny, and the rest of the mods. I love you folks. You're great people. Thank you for your support. I will more than likely be back for one more stream later today. It might be a walking stream, but it won't be until later this afternoon, probably around 3 or 4. So with that being said, you folks have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Bye.